What is up, YouTube? Code9 Gaming here, back with MLB 15, the show, St. Louis Cardinals franchise, Game 7 of the NLCS. We are playing the Los Angeles Dodgers. As you see, we won 2 games, lost 2 games, won, and then lost again. And, well, here we're going to be taking on Zack Greinke in Game 7, so it's not going to be easy. It's Wacha versus Greinke. Wacha all season was a solid pitcher. And, well, we're going to use our normal lineup that we've been using all season. We're at Busch, and we're in Overcast. So hopefully we can, win and move on to the World Series. That's obviously what the main goal is here. But we are really going to have to hit well today. Zack Greinke's a good pitcher, as you see there. 3 ERA, 1-0, 15 innings pitched, 16 hits, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts. And Wacha was good all season. He did win the Cy Young. No, he did not. He actually lost to Jason Hamill. But Michael Wacha did have the lowest walks per hits per innings pitched and the lowest ERA in the National League. So he did come close. He was runner-up for the Cy Young. But we're going to need that here from him today. So you see in the top of the first, 2 outs already. And this is going to hit into the shift beautifully. So Adrian Gonzalez's shift absolutely worked perfectly there. There's a ground ball up the middle. Johnny Peralta was there. Now into the bottom half. Matt Carpenter hits one, and a nice jumping catch there by Howie Kendrick. And you'll see a replay of it right here. Howie Kendrick getting up there with his old self. And leap and catch. Alright, and on to the top of the second now. No outs. Jock Peterson gets set down swinging. And he is, well, the first casualty of the inning, and now 2 outs. And Andre Ethier is also going to get set down on a beautiful curveball from Michael Wacha. And now Johnny Peralta in with 1 out. And he is going to get the first base hit of the game. It's a weird base hit, but it is a base hit. And you can't ask much more from Johnny Peralta. He was a monster all season. He was hitting 250 at one point, but brought it up to like 280. And now, a couple batters later, Jason Hayward's going to ground out to second base to end the inning. And, well, that brings on to the top of the third, and A.J. Ellis is going to hit one into right center field, and that is going to be a double on the Jason Hayward missed dive. Thought he was going to go 3, but he didn't. And, thank God he didn't, But now in steps Jimmy Rollins, and Jimmy Rollins is going to hit a little grounder. Yachty takes a little time to react, and he is going to be safe at first. So first and third now with no outs, and Zack Greinke steps in, and Zack Greinke is going to ground into a 6-4-3 double play, but the run will score. So not what we wanted. And, well, now we're in a whole 1-0 in the bottom of the third. Matt Carpenter with 2 outs already in the inning. And he's going to ground out to Howie Kendrick at second base. And now we move on to the top of the fourth. Howie Kendrick, the 2-0 pitch, trying to lay one in there. And Howie Kendrick gets into one. And this ball is going to be a solo home run to lead off the inning. And that is not what we wanted at all. So we're down 2-0 now in Game 7 of the NLCS, where we are looking to move on to the World Series. But, yeah, Michael Wacha, 2 batters later, will set down Jock Peterson, looking on the outside corner, and get out of the inning. Now, bottom of the fourth, Colton Wong is going to start us off with a walk. He would end up stealing second, but 3 batters later, Johnny Peralta steps in, and Johnny Peralta watches one in the dirt, and Wong is just going to walk it home. And, like I said, Wong stole second, then Holiday got him over to third, and Adams struck out. So here's the replay of it here. Ball gets right past A.J. Ellis behind the plate, and Wong's just going to pretty much walk his way home. He could have. But, yeah. So now Johnny Peralta, same at-bat, and he is going to ground out to the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. So thank goodness that there was that pass ball, because that run would not have scored otherwise. And now in the top of the fifth, 2 outs. And we're going to get Jimmy Rollins to pop it up. And Johnny Peralta ranging way back into center field there for that ball. But, yeah. So that will bring us into the bottom of the fifth now with no outs. And Randall Grichuk's in. And Randall Grichuk hits a deep fly to right center field. It's in the gap. And this ball's going to drop. And we are going to try to stretch 3 with Grichuk, and Grichuk is going to be out at third base. So a costly move there for sending him to third. And sadly, that is going to be an out. And now 2 batters later, Yadier Molina in the inning, and he is going to hit one deep to right center field as well. And this is going to get down out there. And he is going to go into second base, and we are not testing Yadi's speed going to third because Yadi is not the fleetest of foot. And, well, that would have been an easy play, but Michael Wacha was the next batter, and he would get an out. So now Yasiel Puig in the top of the 6th, and that is a fly out to Jason Hayward in right field. So missed a home run by a matter of 15 feet. Bottom of the 6th now. Matt Holliday, 2 outs already in the inning. And Zach Greinke there, fearing for his life, gets that ground ball. Kevin Seagerson in the top of the 7th, and Kevin Seagerson is going to give a base hit up to Adrian Gonzalez. And, well, it's not the start they wanted, as Adrian Gonzalez leads the Dodgers off with a single. And now a double play ball, but no, Colton Wong does not flip it to second. He goes to first. That was actually user error. I hit triangle and then tried to go to circle too fast, but whatever. Now Justin Turner up, and Peralta deep in the hole. He is going to be safe at first, so an infield single. First and second now. Still 1 out, and Andre Ethier steps in, and Andre Ethier is going to hit a ground ball. Double play ball. Matt Adams does not get it there quick, but it is a out at second. So first and third now with 2 outs, and we have a chance to get out of it, and we do. Kevin Seagerson with the clutch pitching, striking out A.J. Ellis. Now bottom of the 7th, Johnny Peralta is going to hit one into the gap, and that ball is going to get down. That's going to be a double for sure. May he get 3. We're not going to make that mistake again. We're going to hold him at second base. The next batter, Randall Grichuk, would strike out, but now Jason Hayward steps in with 2 outs, and Hayward's going to crush one to center field. Does this ball get out of the park? No, it hits off the wall. And Hayward's going to coast into second with the game-tying double. And can't ask much more from Hayward as he smokes one to center field, and then 2 batters later, or no, the next batter, I'm sorry, Yadier Molina lines one into left, but Carl Crawford, the newly inserted Carl Crawford, is going to make a diving catch there. Replay of it, and you see he does catch it, he does not trap it. And, well, that's going to end the 7th. On to the top of the 8th now. Alex Guerrero, the pinch hitter, is going to hit one up the middle, and that is a base hit to start the Dodgers in the top of the 8th. Not what Kevin Seagerson was looking for there. And, well, the next batter, Carl Crawford, is going to ground into a double play, not making that mistake again of canceling the throw to second. So that was a double play. And Yasiel Puig now, top of the 8th still. Yasiel Puig gets into one, and this is deep to right field, and this ball is just going to miss a warning track fly ball. Thank goodness that missed, because that would have been terrible. And after Matt Carpenter walked in the bottom of the 8th, Colton Wong's going to bunt him over there. So 2 outs now from Matt Holliday, who's going to Oscar Mercado, after they intentionally walked Matt Holliday, and I pinch hit Oscar Mercado for Matt Adams to get that righty contact, but it is just too much for the rookie. He does not do anything there. So top of the 9th now, Jordan Walden walking Jock Peterson on the missed location. And now, with 2 outs, it does not matter because we are going to get out of it, and this game is going to the bottom of the 9th. So what more could you ask for? Johnny Peralta is going to start us off with a 4-pitch walk. Yimi Garcia not looking good out of the bullpen. And then strikes out Randall Grichuk. And then Hayward, the next batter, is going to ground up the middle and is going to hit the second base bag. So that should have been first and second with 1 out, but instead it is second base with 1 out now, or 2 outs. And Yadier Molina, though, hits one deep to center field, but this ball is going to get settled under it and caught. So into extra innings in Game 7, top of the 10th, and the Dodgers are going to start with a lead-off single. So sadly, the bullpen for the Cardinals is allowing a bunch of hits, but they're not doing much. Then the next batter, A.J. Ellis is going to bunt that runner over to second base, and it is now second base with 1 out in the inning. And the next batter's going to drill this one up the middle. And Randall Grichuk's going to throw it home, which keeps the man at third. So first and third now with one out. Could we get a double play ball? It's a pop-up, and that is not going to get the runner home. So that is going to allow Jordan Walden to have an opportunity to get out of this. But in steps Yasiel Puig, and you know Yasiel Puig, he is going to smoke this one down the right field line. That is going to be a base hit. He's going to score one run. And Hayward needs to get this ball in, and the runner from third's going home, but we cook him at the plate, and he gets gunned down, and that is going to end the inning, but the run does score. The damage has been done. Now the pinch hitter, Billy Burns, is going to get a bunt, and it is a good one, and he is safe at first base. So Billy Burns doing Billy Burns-like things and just running. So in steps Matt Carpenter, and Matt Carpenter is going to bunt him over. And it's a good bunt from Carpenter, who's almost safe at first. But Billy Burns does get to second. And now Colton Wong steps in, bottom of the 10th. Come on. Colton Wong hits one back up the middle. And we are sending Billy Burns. He is very fast. And Billy Burns is going to score on the plate. So this game is tied after the Colton Wong single. It is 3-3 in the bottom of the 10th. And Matt Holliday would now step in. One out. Matt Holliday drills one. Is this game over? No! That ball is off the wall. So Matt Holliday gets a double, and that sends Wong to third. So that brings in Oscar Mercado, the rookie. And the rookie is going to hit this one to the shortstop, and that's not going to score the run. And that is going to be a fielder's choice, as it is not an error. And that loads the bases for Johnny Peralta. And Peralta's going to hit this one in the left field. And that is going to score Colton Wong. And this game is over. It is a walk-off Game 7 winner from Johnny Peralta. You see us all celebrating there. And we are the NLCS champions. We are going to the World Series of 2015. And what more could you ask from the Cardinals this year? Played absolutely amazing. Over 110 wins. And actually I think it was 100. Yeah, it was over 110. But as you see there, Johnny Peralta, the man of the match, player of the game, 2 for 3, 2 RBIs, a run, and a double. Johnny Peralta was great all season. And as you see, we are celebrating going to the World Series. And we are going to be playing the Los Angeles Angels. So we go from one LA team to the next. And, well, that is all for this episode, guys. You're going to see the box score here. But make sure to come back for the World Series video. Maybe we can win it, maybe we can't. But we're going to be finding out next episode. And, you know, the Cardinals played well today. Lots of extra base hits, a few RBIs, and that's all I got for you this time, guys. So make sure to subscribe and like for more. And for now, I'm out. Peace.